Okay, imagine this. Johannesburg, September 9th, 2025. The air is just electric.
Yeah, you can almost taste it.
Exactly. Thick with anticipation. Fortune's about to change. Yeah. Records
Mm.
definitely set to tumble.
High stakes written all over it.
Totally. You could feel that energy in the room signaling something huge was happening. We were right there, slap bang, in the middle of the SA20 Season 4 auction.
An event the whole cricketing world was watching.
Absolutely. So today, we're doing a deep dive into that really extraordinary day.
Let's get into it.
We're not just listing off numbers. We want to peel back the layers, look at the record deals, the clever strategies.
And those moments that just made you go, wow.
Yeah. The surprising turns that really shaped South Africa's top T20 league. Our mission here is to understand not just, who went where.
But the why. Why did it matter so much?
Exactly. Why it mattered and what that day tells us about where cricket is heading. So get ready. You're going to get a clear picture of why this was such a game changer.
Expect some eye-popping figures.
Oh yeah, intense bidding wars and the kind of strategic thinking that makes champions.
It's amazing, really, how fast the SA20 has become such a powerhouse.
Isn't it, Chuck?
Financially, I mean, it's sitting right behind the IPL now. Number 2, globally.
That's huge.
The scale is immense. You've got 6 teams, right? Each with a salary cap of R41 million.
Which is about, what, $2.31 million US?
Roughly, yeah. And they came to Johannesburg with a combined purse of nearly $7.4 million.
All chasing players for 84 slots. That's some serious strategic investment.
It really is.
And the sheer number of players available. It was staggering, wasn't it?
Just huge.
Picture this. 541 players.
Wow.
300 South Africans, 241 international stars, all, up for grabs.
So it wasn't just a simple auction then?
Not at all. It felt more like a massive showcase, a real pursuit of the absolute best talent out there.
And you have to factor in the timing too, right? That festive season slot.
Exactly. December 26th to Jan 26, 2026. It adds another layer. It means every single decision. Well, it could totally change a team's whole season.
Massive stakes. Which brings us to that big question in T20, doesn't it?
Which is?
How do you actually put a price on raw potential? On that, X factor, especially in this format.
Right. And no one embodied that more than Brevis.
Oh, definitely.
You could almost hear a pin drop when his name was called. The room just went quiet.
Holding its breath.
Yeah. This 22-year-old, the batting sensation. Baby AB, they call him.
For that style, yeah. Uncanny resemblance to De Villiers.
And he wasn't an unknown quantity. He came in with this huge reputation already, fresh off a brilliant IPL 2025.
Smashed 225 runs in just 6 games, didn't he?
With a strike rate of under 80. That tells you everything about his form right now.
But it wasn't just the IPL, was it? His SA20 record was already pretty special.
Legendary, almost. For MI Cape Town, 676 runs in 32 matches, strike rate over 145.
And that title-winning run, that's what really stands out for me.
Absolutely. 291 runs at a ridiculous strike rate of 184.17.
See, he wasn't just scoring runs. He was dominating in the crunch moments. That's
Yeah.
why the big money came.
You think that's the key?
I think so. It speaks to this global trend. T20 teams hunting for these explosive young players who can just take a game away, especially against spin. They're buying future dominance.
So the bidding war, it was just, wow, breathtaking.
How did it kick off?
Joburg Super Kings started it. Base price, R$500,000. That's about $28,500.
Peanuts, relatively speaking.
Then Polo Royals jumped straight in, pushed it fast, past R$10 million.
That R10 million mark, big psychological barrier.
You could hear gasps in the room. Seriously.
Poro had a limited purse though, right? R14.5 million?
Exactly. So they had to bow out eventually.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Then Pretoria Capitals entered the fray. Ganguly's team.
led by Sourav Ganguly himself, yeah, it turned into this proper high-stakes duel.
Back and forth.
Fiercely. Until Pretoria landed the final blow, R$16.5 million.
Which is roughly
About 945,000 US. Made him the most expensive player in SA20 history, period.
Ganguly called him a game changer, didn't he? And emphasized it wasn't just the money.
Right. It was about the energy, the skill, that match-winning ability, especially against spin.
It's that belief, isn't it? Belief in a 22-year-old who already seems to have the temperament for the big moments.
He holds South Africa's highest individual T20I score already.
Incredible. So Pretoria sees him anchoring their batting, lighting up the crowds.
That's the plan. A real statement signing, aiming for a new era for the Capitals.
Amazing stuff. But just minutes before that whole Brevis saga.
Yeah.
Aiden Markram had briefly held that record himself.
Ah, yes, the captain's coup, almost. A different kind of play, wasn't it?
Absolutely. Markram, the Proteus T20I captain, two-time SA20 winner with Sunrisers Eastern Cape.
But he chose not to be retained after they finished runners-up.
Exactly. He put himself back in the auction. That's a bold move from a player of his stature.
Shows real confidence. And his recent IPL form probably didn't hurt either.
Made him very desirable. And Durban Supergiants, they were clearly set on getting him.
With their IPL connections, yeah. They landed him for $14 million.
About $800,000. Huge sum.
And the bidding was intense for him too, right? Sunrisers used their right-to-match card.
They did. Tried to get him back. It's that unique rule allowing a team to match the bid for a former player.
But Durban just kept going.
Kept pushing the price up, and eventually Sunrisers had to step back. Durban got their man.
It really shows how much teams value that proven leadership, that all-round ability.
Definitely. Markram's so versatile. He anchors, he accelerates, he gives you handy off-spin.
The complete package.
Pretty much. Duvin obviously sees him as the perfect captain for their star-studded squad. You've got Butler, Klassen, Noreen.
And they added Coetzee and Mafaka too.
Right. Gerald Coetzee for our $7.4 million, young Quena Mafaka for our $2.3 million. So it's a new chapter for Markram, a chance to lead another powerful team.
But it wasn't all just about those two massive headline deals, was it?
No, not at all. Scratch beneath the surface, and there were loads of fascinating stories, strategic plays.
Like what else caught your eye?
Well, take Imran Tahir, 46 years old.
Still going strong.
Signed by Joburg Super Kings for R$600,000, about $34K. It just proves age is just a number sometimes.
Experience counts.
Especially his kind of experience. That leg spin, that guile in pressure moments. It's invaluable in T20.
Joburg also picked up Wyan Mulder and Andre Berger for decent money.
Yeah, our $9 million for Mulder, our $6.3 million for Berger. Seems like they were balancing experience with some younger talent.
And then there was that signing everyone called a steal.
And Rich Norcha. Sunrisers Eastern Cape, now led by Tristan Stubbs after Markram left.
They got Norch for our $5 million. That seems incredibly low.
It really does. Given his record 20 wickets in 11 SA20 games, average of 13.25. That's just...
Wow. A brilliant bit of business. They also added Bartman and Varane. Smart moves.
But it raises that other point, doesn't it? While some prices soared, others were surprisingly left out.
Yeah, the snubs. That was quite shocking in places.
High-profile internationals. James Anderson, England's record test wicket taker. Unsold.
Mustafizur Rahman from Bangladesh, too. Kusal Pereira from Sri Lanka.
Even South Africa's own Andile Felukwayo didn't get picked up.
Anderson's case is interesting. A legend in tests.
But it's a harsh reminder, isn't it? Test legacy doesn't automatically guarantee a T20 spot. The format needs specialists.
Death bowlers, power hitters.
Exactly. Specific skills. Even the big names need to fit that T20 puzzle. It's tough.
Still, despite no Indian or Pakistani players, the diversity was pretty good.
Yeah, players from Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, even Nepal with Dipendra Singh Airy shows the league's reach.
Let's shift gears slightly. That new under-23 rule, that was significant for Season 4, right?
Hugely significant, replacing the old rookie draft.
Each team has to include at least 2 South African players under 23.
It really underlines the league's commitment to, nurturing local talent, giving youngsters a proper platform.
But it must have added a layer of strategic complexity for the team.
Oh, absolutely. Great question. It wasn't just about ticking a box. It was real pressure.
How so?
Well, Brevis at 22 was the obvious example. But look at Quena Mafaka going to Durban for our $2.3 million.
Connor Esterhuizen to Pretoria for our $3.2 million.
Right. These aren't tiny sums. It shows a genuine investment in that next generation.
So teams had to juggle, balancing the need for proven stars with this mandate for youth, all within the salary cap.
Precisely. It forced some really clever thinking. Look at Parle Royals picking up Nkaba Peter for just our $500K.
Joburg Super Kings getting Steve Stolk for our $200K.
Smart, strategic signings to meet the rule while managing the budget. And think about the opportunity for these kids.
Playing alongside guys like Trent Bolt, Rashid Khan, Andre Russell.
That kind of exposure is just priceless for their development and for South African cricket's future.
So connecting that to the overall team building, it felt like each franchise had a very different strategy, like a chess game.
Definitely. Take Pretoria. They had the biggest purse, splurged on Brevis, yes.
But didn't stop there.
No. They brought in Lungi Ngidi for our $2.3 million, Keishaz Maharaj for our $1.7 million, plus overseas pacers Craig Overton and Saqib Mahmood.
Adding bowling depth to go with their retained hitters like Russell and Will Jacks.
Exactly, addressing maybe past weaknesses, aiming for a more rounded squad.
And Durbin, after getting Markram.
Built this incredibly strong batting lineup around him, Klassen, Butler, then added bowling versatility with Coetzee, Mafaka, and spinners like Noor Ahmad and Taijul Islam.
Joburg, even without Brevis, added depth with Mulder and Berger to support Faf du Plessis and Akil Hussein.
Pearl Royals looked solid, too, anchored by David Miller, Bjorn Fortuen. They carefully met that U23 quota with guys like Makona and Hallenbaj, a mix of stability and future planning.
Even MI Cape Town, the defending champs who lost Brevis.
Showed real agility, didn't they? Quickly adapted, signed guys like Tian Van Vuren and Dan Layden to keep that attacking style going.
It all just underlines that this SA20, it's more than just a league, isn't it?
Oh, much more. It feels like a real celebration of South Africa's sporting soul.
And playing it over the festive season, the crowds are just incredible.
Massive electric atmospheres at Newlands, Wanderers, Kingsmead. It's like a carnival.
That global appeal is undeniable now. The IPL-backed teams, the star players, it's genuinely must-watch cricket.
You remember what Ryan Rickleton said? The SA20's top run scorer?
Remind me.
He said, "The atmosphere is electric, unlike anything else. It's about camaraderie. Delivering for the fans."
That sums it up perfectly. It pulls people together.
It really does. So when you look at the Brevis and Markram deals, it wasn't just about the cash.
It was a statement.
A profound statement of belief. Belief in their power to shape the whole story of the SA20.
That mix of audacious youth in Brevis and calm, proven leadership in Markram.
That blend sort of defines where the league is heading. The countdown to December 26th is definitely on.
You could feel the anticipation building already.
Yeah.
Promises, fireworks, upsets.
Unforgettable moments for sure. New history being written.
What we saw in Joburg that day,
Yeah.
it felt like a proper T20 revolution.
Yeah, a turning point.
The 2025 SA20 auction has just completely raised the stakes, not just for players, but for the whole cricketing world.
Set a new benchmark for ambition, for investment in the game.
So, as we look ahead to December 26th, the big question isn't just who lists the trophy, is it?
No, it's deeper than that. It's about how these huge investments, especially in youth, are going to reshape South African cricket globally.
Are we about to see a new wave of legends created right here, forged in this SA20 fire?
And how will their performances define what this league becomes? It leaves you with so much to think about. The excitement for the season is just incredible.